Mr. Shaw, the majority of Jamaicans have not benefited from this high interest rate regime on which the government has persisted for many years. How much of a deterrent is this to economic development, and for how much longer can it persist? And will you commit tonight that a JLP government will lower interest rates within the first 100 days of that administration?
Mr. Shaw?
Let me say first of all that the high interest rate policy of Omar and the PNP has been one of the most destructive forces in the history of Jamaica's economy. It led to the financial sector collapse, where over 40 financial institutions went. Entrepreneurs that previously had been heralded by him. Some of them are exiles abroad now. Many entrepreneurs lost their businesses. Many companies that were over 100 years old in Jamaica were destroyed and sold to foreigners. That is the legacy. And even one of his colleagues who sits in this room today described it as the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich since the abolition of slavery. This is why the Jamaica Labour Party is committed passionately to the need to reduce the debt burden, to have a credible debt reduction plan, to find sources where we can borrow money more cheaply, including the multilaterals, because we're going to go to them for project-specific financing. We are going to do, we have other initiatives on the cards. We're going to use the Petrocarib funds to pay down expensive debt. And we are going to go to the diaspora abroad with a diaspora bond to get cheaper rates of interest. I can't say to you that this is going to be done in the first 100 days.
Thank you, Mr.
But
Shaw.
This is our mission, this is our policy. And so what we need is a structure where we have a credible debt management plan, concept of a partnership for progress with the private sector, which is that we intend to enter a social partnership with all of the stakeholders. But we are going to say to the private sector, we are prepared to stick to certain rigid fiscal discipline with prudence, not running with it, cut out corruption and waste, and we are going to find ways to control our deficit. We are saying that there is a whole scheme that has to be put together in order to accomplish the objective of reducing interest rates.
Must we really believe that you can pull people together in a room, wherever they are from, and reduce the interest rates by that process? But this pie-in-the-sky dream that the Minister of Finance is going to say, in the national interest, you take below market interest rates. It won't happen.
We are saying that there is a whole scheme that has to be put together in order to accomplish the objective of reducing interest rates.